Hello, I'm Natalie MacDonald, and you're watching a very special edition of Food for Thought, reporting from the Diversity Council of Australia's annual diversity debate. And as always, we have a question. Is Backlash good for diversity and inclusion? And that is in fact the question being asked here tonight at this event. But before we get into the yes or the no's, I wanted to drill down first into why this question and why now?
I think it's quite a recent phenomena that backlash has really risen against change in this area, maybe as a result of achievement and some success. So I think it's important for us to take stock of why we're experiencing backlash. And it can be an individual person in their own workspace pushing up against a system. It could be someone trying to implement a policy or a program and coming up against, comments, at the water cooler in the morning at work. Or it could be really quite serious. So people who try and enact change and get seriously trolled on social media.
So let's start firstly then with the pros, that backlash is good for diversity and inclusion. Any change maker will speak of the barriers that they've faced trying to implement great changes in society throughout history. Is backlash simply an inevitability, or perhaps even a sign that people are listening to you?
Well, backlash is a response to threat, and it's a good indicator that you're onto something important. If you're not challenging the orthodoxy, then you don't get backlash.
But on the flip side, the idea that backlash isn't good for diversity and inclusion, perhaps if people are responding so negatively or emotionally, maybe it suggests that you need to be going about this a different way. And of those change makers and those people who are trying to implement change in society in the workplace, what is the personal cost of that change to them?
I've experienced a lot of backlash. I think it strips away the essence of even being a human being at times. When I was much younger, I was a young, radical, angry black woman. And my mother always used to say to me, you catch more flies with honey. And it's true, you actually do. And when you present and when you feel charming and you speak to people, there's a humanness about it. So I think very much there is something in that messaging, those teachings.
And the message to those change makers out there from the speakers here tonight, really, let's keep on going, but make sure that you're looking after yourself.
I don't think backlash is going away anytime soon. So it's really important that people take stock and look after themselves and recharge their batteries and always keep an eye on what it is you're trying to achieve. What is the end goal?
There's a lot of opinions being thrown around the stage tonight, but I'd like to hear from you. Is backlash good for diversity and inclusion? Can it in fact be a force for good or in fact evil? Are there better ways to be getting people on board with your message? And in an environment where we're starting to talk about diversity fatigue, how can you incentivize or empower people to really engage in those conversations to achieve real change when it comes to diversity and inclusion in society and in the workplace? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you get all the very latest Food for Thought content straight to your feed.